Forgetting to start, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, subscribe to my home live streaming content with co-op games mainly. Great content, man. A lot of great homies, man. Awesome homies. One with some my best in my life. So, for the links to their Twitch account about below, as well as my Twitch usernames, as I always do. If you guys have any requests as to what videos you guys would like to see from your boy, yours truly, whether it be Marvel, DC content, or any articles or whatnot, that sounds really interesting, let your know in the comment section below, and I'll probably do a video on it. But the way, we get into Batwoman season 1 episode 4, Who Are You? And this is a very important question because it calls into the moral conundrum that many of these shows do, especially with CW and the universe and so on. And it has to do with who the hell Kate is, because we see her with a new girlfriend, right? They have good chemistry, and I'm really hoping that we don't see her because, like I said, they have good chemistry. It offers a brand new, fresh perspective for a superhero TV show in their own unique way. And I was really hoping they would not have just used her just for a plot device for Kate's own conflict. You know what I'm saying? Because Kate, in this episode, Kate really wanted to be Batwoman and Kate. Because then we also, before I get into that, and Kate and her whole Reagan relationship, she told Reagan, look, I don't have to complicate my life because I don't want to give all of my attention to someone when I'm not really ready to do that. Pretty much bogus excuses. She told her that, look, a fire and a flood happened today. That's why she's to deal with the new Max, her high flying villain that was steal expensive jewelry. In this episode, for the most part, she stole, like I said, expensive jewelry. She even stole Martha Wayne's necklace. She used a 3D printer, and Kate found using the explosive ink that Magpie uses in her house after thwarting one of them. She used a 3D printer to make like I said, a copy of Martha Wayne's necklace to make it sold at the exhibit, because Martha's necklace was going to be a centerpiece at the exhibit. And then we also found out with Alice. She continued her little lead about her disappearance. She confronted Catherine straight up and said, "I can only give you tell me, big secret. Either you give me the web that Hamilton's creating, to exact my plan, which is so according to Alice's fiance, who was still kidnapped and held hostage by Kate, who happened to be at Mary's illegal who's on the verge of dying. Mary saves him, but while he's in a more themed haze, Mary, which I think is good for her character, was able to get some information out of him, talking about codename Mouse, which is pretty much a code name to the operations and what she plans to do for Gotham and to Gotham. So I thought that was really cool for Mary's character. But back to the initial point at hand, Magpie. Like I said, you already know what her whole plan is. She wants, she steals expensive jewelry. She stole Martha Wayne's necklace. She can make a 3D copy, explosive 3D copy to use that to explode on people. She gets, she gets rid of the necklace and things of that nature, but almost barely escaping. As we all know, Magpie had the whole thing laced because, first of all, the temperature was just right and ready for Kate to use one of her weapons that produces kinetic energy. Like I said, Kate barely survived that one, but she got out of there. Back to Alice. Catherine agrees to tell Alice everything. She refuses to give Alice the weapon that Hamilton created, because who wants to give the villain a weapon that can harm Gotham? So, because we see Catherine, exhuming, the grave of Beth and her mother. Alice being the real one, was just like, this will be the proper time for me to pull up on you and get what I really want. And so, like I said, give Alice the expensive and dangerous weapon that Hamilton's creating, or tell her the truth about what happened. And because really, Beth really, pretty for the most part, this is blackmailed her and said, "Look, I can tell your husband about how you faked, the bone discovery. in my case. And obviously, Catherine doesn't want that to get out for some obvious and not odd ass reason. So she never gave her the weapon, but she truth. And I thought that was pretty cool. Shit, that and things of that nature. I look forward to seeing what happens throughout this entire season because I got the full season order. It makes me wonder what the hell is gonna happen, in terms of that. But then also, I like the fact that they're fleshing out Kate's character because they're fleshing out her actual standards, and she's not living by Batman's standards. She's living by her very own. And when as Kate Kane, she even offered to start her own real estate firm, so that way she can buy up, poor conditioned housing around Gotham, so so she can spiffy it up, or I should say spruce it up, and give it to the less fortunate. And I thought that was really dope for her to do that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What do you guys think about tonight's episode of Batwoman, man? This has been your boy Shafferspeeks. I love you guys. Peace and love.